Testing, testing. Okay, I think it just came back. I was saying good morning, everybody. Just let me repeat my disclaimer. Can you hear me now? Okay. This broadcast is for demonstration and educational purposes only. I am not a licensed financial advisor. If you're not familiar with the risks associated with trading, please consult with a licensed financial advisor. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Thank you for joining me. Let's take a quick look at the Forex Factory. Today is Thursday, May 15th. If you're joining us today, that's the good news. Hallelujah. Thank God. You're still in the game. Let's get it. At 8:30 a.m., we had some big reports come out this morning. Let's see what the news was. Judging by the looks of the market, it wasn't great news. U.S. retail sales rose a tenth of a percent. Let's see what the reports were Thursday. At 8:30, core PPI, core retail sales, PPI month over month, retail sales month over month, unemployment claims. Wow, there was a lot of reports this morning. U.S. unemployment unchanged from the previous week. Let's see if anything is coming up while we'll be trading. 9:15, couple yellow folders. 10 o'clock, we have business inventories month over month, the housing market index, mortgage delinquencies, natural gas storage at 10:30. Those are the news reports that have the potential to affect today's trading session. I was saying I had a nice conversation with Marcia last night. She's doing just wonderful. She's up and running on all 15 of those PA accounts. Sam, good morning. Nicholas, Marcia, MJ, Ankh, Suzanne, Duke, Edward, Oceans K9, Rodney, Judy, Tom, Rod, Charles, MJ, RJ. Good morning. God bless you. Thank you for joining me today. We're 3 for 3. Listen, we had small wins Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. One bad day could potentially erase them all. So let's stay really focused today and just get into the highest probability entries. And we do that with our power play. Our power play. Good morning, Tom. Thanks for joining us. The doctor, Dr. Wild in the house. Good morning, doctor. And we are going to go fishing this morning, Walter. Glad you mentioned it. So we like to take our power play trade. Let's get set up for it. The way the power play works, before we get to the power play, I always like to lay down just a little foundational information of what we're doing. First, just to look at the overall environment, you can see midnight. We had a big move down. Then during the London Open, we had a bounce right back up. And we're right around the VWAP on the S&P 500 futures. That yellow dotted line is the VWAP. The market looks pretty flat. You know, on Forex Factory, let me look a little further back now that I'm thinking about it. And let's make sure Jerome Powell's not speaking today. No. FOMC bar speaks today. Okay. So the way what you're looking at, if today's your first day joining us, I'm going to be showcasing the automated bots here at Right Line Trading, the AI system and the iBots. And these are fully automated strategies that run within the NinjaTrader 8 platform. Once they're enabled, the strategies execute and manage the trades on our behalf. We have customized templates for prop trading. The first phase of is the evaluation. Let me get my 20 Unirenko chart up. And we have customized templates to pass evaluations. That's their sole purpose. Pass evaluations. And we also have PA account templates. Once we have a funded account, we pivot to a more conservative strategy. And that's where the power play comes in. This is a trade we do each morning that requires a multi-time frame alignment of our NASDAQ on the 30 range and the NASDAQ on the 20 Unirenko. This is the same instrument, the NASDAQ, just on two different time frames. So I'm going to put my chart on my leader account. This is my trade copier. My leader account is that power play drone. It was interesting because the bot on the power play strategy moved the profit target to about 80 ticks, I noticed yesterday. And I'm tempted to move my profit target today. What that means is the range of the market justified making it a more conservative profit target. Our profit target it found was a little too ambitious, going for 100 ticks. And if you notice the last few days, we weren't quite getting there. You know, we were getting $200-300 in profit. It was coming back and poking us in the eye. And I saw in the bots that it moved that profit target in about 20 ticks. So we'll keep that in the back of our minds today. Market just opened. Enjoy the trades, everybody. Good luck. The strategy gives the market a couple of minutes to find its way in order to avoid the static of the market open. All the algos firing off their orders. Some really nice volume. Our 20U is bouncing around on the 50. Hasn't found a way yet. Hasn't made up its mind. One thing encouraging is we have a little running room. Well, not much. We don't want to trade into any areas of support or resistance. The blue and red lines on my chart, red is resistance, blue is support. We don't want to trade directly into those areas. It's lining up to go long. Let's see if we get a break to the upside here. My lagometer looks good. Well, it looks nice to the upside, don't it? Setting up nicely. Momentum straight up. Very tempting. We've got that upside support. So I'm going to let this first entry pass me by. I just don't like the pivot right in front of me. Let's see if we break it. Here we go. And we're in. We're in. It bounced. I thought we were going to get the break, and we didn't. Let's see if we can get a bounce here to the upside. Come on up. Get a little buying pressure here. Give us a little push to the upside. Come on up. Ah, darn. Bounce, bounce, bounce up. Taking a little heat here. Okay, it wasn't that easy, was it? Still like the entry long. I just got this upside support. We need to break. No, it double topped. It's still bouncing. We need to break that area of resistance. I thought we had the break. We didn't. Let's see if we get a break here. Come on, pop through. Come on. Oh, there we go. Get us in there. No follow through. Mm. Come on, push up. Ah, man, this is a rough environment. Oh, geez, this is a rough one here. Let's see if we can push up here. Man, don't like this entry. Bounce up. Ah, that's what I was afraid of. All right, I got to stop for the day. And that, I was worried about that one down day for the week. When your winning days are small, it hurts. So that pretty much brought us to break even for the week on these PA accounts. Let's see if we can bring the evals back. Good morning, Nicholas. Good morning, Mark, Jose. Nicholas, how the reversal strategy works in the AI bot setting. How that reversal strategy works, I call it the George Costanza strategy. The George Costanza. George Costanza was the guy from Kramer, and everything he did was wrong. So the solution they told him would be whatever you think is right, do the opposite. That's how that strategy works. When everything lines up to take a long trade, it goes short. When everything lines up to take a short trade, it goes long. That's how that reversal works. We used to have a strategy. Um, think it was the Nighthawk. It was called. That used that. That's how the reversal. That's how that reversal filter works. Jumped right back in, going for another long trade. This one I don't have copied. Let's just keep an eye on the price action here and wait till we get a really nice trend. We're chopping around pretty good. We've got a lot of upside support and downside resistance, downside support and upside resistance. We need a break through these areas so we don't get chopped to pieces. Haymakers on the leaderboard. Our ES20 range, we're going to bring up the ES in just a moment. Man, this is really nothing to trade yet. Just don't feel comfortable taking that short entry into that support. Looks really nice with our 20U. I got a 250 on that trade, but it looks like we're getting some momentum now. Short. Let's watch the price action. Mm. Mm. We're gonna have to be patient here and wait. We need to break out of this channel. We're in a ranging channel here. There's really nothing doing You can see my leaderboard is pretty stagnant right now. Well, it's been a kind of bit of a wild week with over the weekend with the U.S. and China hitting the pause button on the tariffs. The market popped 3 to 5% across all the equities, index equities, and now it's kind of flattened out a little bit. Thank you, Robert. That savvy trader, man, he is smart, isn't he? He's a great trader. You're running that indicator on Thinkorswim, Robert? Getting some movement to the upside. Let's see if we can break through. Gotcha. I'll have to open up my Thinkorswim and take a look at it. Very good. Smart. Those market internals do not lie. Okay, this looks promising here. I see some buying pressure. What I was talking about earlier is each one of our bots runs in tandem with the drone, and the drone tells the bot the range of the market. And the bot will dynamically change the position of its profit target so it's within the range. So I'm curious to look at my bot to see where it's moved the profit target. If I go to my strategies, and I look at the power play bot, my realized profits is plus $37 on my bot. My drone is negative 1800. That's a huge difference. Huge. So what is my bot doing differently? We're getting a nice move down now. On my profit target, it's moved my profit target to 77. And remember, my profit window is 25. So if I get 52 ticks of profit, if price goes 52 ticks in my direction, I'm going to be within my profit window. I'm going to increase this. I want it to keep trading. Oh, look, it finally broke through to the downside. And I think what I'm going to do here is turn this on. Let's see if we can get a continuation short. Keep pushing down. Here comes a signal A. Look at my Laguerre. My RSI line went straight up. If it comes breaking down, flying down through the 80% line now, that's going to be a signal A entry. Short. It's retracing back to the 50. Really good volume. Just under 3,300 contracts a minute here. Let's see if we can get it to fly back down. Come on, break through now. Let's go short. Pop us in. Breakthrough. Didn't follow through for us yet. Had a nice spike of volume. Here we go. Come on, push down through. That support is holding up as of now. Come on, keep going. We got some running room here to the downside. Just need a little bit of follow through now. Hey, Holy Earth. Good to see you back, my friend. Just went negative, Robert? So there's on the AD, on the advance and declining, there's more declining right now. Is that now it's back positive because it popped up just a little bit? It's very sensitive. Here we go. We're short. See if we can get some follow through on this thing. My bot moved it to 77. You know what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to go right here. I'm going to put my profit target right at support. Now my profit window will come in much earlier here if it matures to the downside. Boy, this is not an easy environment, let me tell you. Having all kinds of problems today. Bouncing off the 15. Breakthrough there. Let's go. My momentum is headed up right now, just like Robert said. Here we go. Come on down. Come on down. Well, I got to throw in the towel on my Apex accounts. I lost 875 across all three evals and 585 on my PAs, so took a hit today. Let's keep an eye on the leaderboard. Let's take a look at the E-mini. The only thing I see on the E-mini, this ES, the iBot ES20 range, back in long. Here's the E-mini, iBot ES20 range. The bot. Hey, Trey Wicator. Yes, I saw you. We do have an appointment tomorrow. Mm-mm-mm. Got in the profit window there, 250 or 500. It was a 250. This is a big warning sign. When you see the leaderboard like that, that's not a good sign. Good for you, Oceans K9. Good job, Tony. It was rough. Rough environment so far. But listen, it's only the first half hour of the market. Things can change mighty quick. A little bit later today, I'm going to be on the Investors Summit and doing a deep dive, taking a look at these automated bots. And I'm going to put a link. If you want to come check out the Investors Summit today, there's 7 or 8 really great speakers. I'm going to put the registration link. My presentation is at 3:45, and really got something special planned. So if you have time, or even if you're not going to be around, go ahead and register. This way you'll automatically get the replay. I got to bring up my notepad, excuse me. Okay, today at 3:45 p.m. Eastern. I think the summit starts much earlier. I think it actually starts this morning. But my presentation is going to be at 3:45. Okay, there's the registration link. So with the bot on the power play moving its profit target to 77 ticks, interestingly enough, The bot is down 263. It's just a really rough environment, but the drone is down 1630. So there's a significant improvement. This is our equity curve. It's a shame this week we were up 1800. We just gave back about 1800. Let's see. The net profit now is $57. Um, so we haven't lost any money, but tomorrow will be the determining day of whether it's a profitable week or a losing week. But let's take a look at the power play bot versus the drone. This is all the strategies cumulative. Let's go from the 12th to the 15th. The power play bot for the week, and this is with its adjusting the stops and profit targets based on the range of the market. I was also using, before I changed it today, I was using the 500 profit daily profit target and daily profit loss. But look how wonderful the bot did. Just moving its profit target in just a little bit. It read the range of the market was tighter. It moved it from 100 ticks to 77. Now we're getting a big pop to the upside. My lag just went. But that bot drone technology is really working great. If you look at the output of the bot and we compare it to the drone for the week, the drone is about break even. Took a lot of trades. Percent profitable 49%. The bot, the efficiency, the output is much more efficient. Almost a 67% win rate. And it's up 1572. Ah, the lag. Got a big spike of volume. Huge spike. Pushing the market up higher. 3,000 contracts a minute here. Power plays back in long. Power play got crushed on that one. The haymaker, the NQ30 range haymaker, is the on the leaderboard. Let's see if the bot took that trade. Yep, it's down 392 now. Look at that entry on the haymaker. $29,500. All right. All right, we'll take a look at it. See if we can push through resistance here. Got a really ranging market, a really tough environment to trade in. Yeah, I was reading Savvy's message. That's an analysis that you really have to. I had to read his message 4 or 5 times. I want to see the indicator though on Thinkorswim. What Robert's referring to, if what I'm referring to is the message that in our chat Discord. In the strategy collaboration channel. We really got a really experienced full-time trader, professional trader named Savvy Trader, and he discusses this indicator that he uses on Thinkorswim, the $ ADD, and it gives an indication of whether the environment is choppy or trending. And he really does below 2,000, above 2,000, and what each one means. And Savvy's just extremely knowledgeable, very valuable information. If you haven't had a chance to look at it, it's in the strategy collaboration channel of our Discord chat. Knowing whether the market we're in a choppy environment or a trending environment is very important. Had I looked at that prior to enabling my strategy, I probably would have held off and watched the price action, watched it take a few trades before jumping in head first. So I'm going to look into it a little further. But I really hold Savvy Trader in very high regard. I really respect his knowledge and his experience. He's a far better trader than I'll ever be. That's a good question. I'm really not sure, but after this session, I'll look into it a little further, Mark. Knowing what it looks at, which is the stock market, it's definitely going to require data to the stock market. It's looking at the advancing and declining, which are the market internals, and he's looking at different sectors as well. So I know it would require a data feed that provides the data for the stock market, probably even the market internals, those advancing and declining metrics. Definitely going to take a look at it. We set Savvy up with the bots. He's extremely knowledgeable, and he's providing our team some really valuable insight on how to improve. We're always looking to improve. Until we win every trade, the optimization process really never ends. Let's take a quick look at our leaderboard. The ADD indicator. Our leaderboard is anemic. And I really think that $ADD indicator provided really valuable information. I was thinking yesterday, it's, trading, from one day to the next, it's always a little different. But remember yesterday, the session started, the first trade out of the box at 9:32 was that full winner on the power play. It got that pop long and went all the way. So you wake up the next day and you're thinking, I'm going to catch that first pop out of the box. And sometimes you hit a wall and sometimes you hit a wall. Had the AI stocks doing very good this week. Today, this morning, I noticed they were down a little bit. Hindsight is always 50, your hindsight is always 2020, I'll tell you. Exactly, Charles. Absolutely, Robert. Totally agree with you. And we're 3/4 of the way there with it. Trust me. Those same metrics that Savvy's talking about is really what's what's triggering our trades on the iBots. So we're very close to taking that signal to the next level, determining the market condition, whether it's trending, choppy. Yes, for sure, Robert. Me too. I put a lot of weight on that. Very, very tough day. It's about 10:15. My leaderboard, with exception to the haymaker, which is right back in a trade here, and the iBot ES20 range. The bots are not having a good day today. They don't like this environment. We were just discussing that, Roberto. Yeah, we are looking at a few different ways to do that. In fact, what you're referring to is something that Jean Dominique was talking about. That's the breakout. That's that opening breakout range. Um, Let me find my notes on that because I did look into that. It's called the opening range breakout strategy, which is really a very popular trading technique. And what it does is it focuses on the price range established during the initial 15 minutes of a trading session. If you do it on the 15-minute, and we determine the high and low price within the first. It's normally it's 5 to 30 minutes. could be 15 minutes after the market opens. So you get the high, if it's 15 minutes, the high at 9:30 to 9:45, the high and the low, and you establish that channel, and then you're looking for a break of it. And it's really very similar to what our areas of support and resistance do now. It's not very far off. What Once price breaks through the high or the low in that 15-minute range that we put from 9:30 to 9:45, and you can execute your trade when you get a break of either support or resistance. Volume is a key metric, looking at those breakouts. When there's a spike in volume, we're going to get stronger momentum. That's why we put these counters here. This is another way of determining institutional money influencing that ticker. When you see that spike in volume, it can indicate stronger momentum, greater institutional involvement. It's really a nice strategy to use in a day trading scenario like we're in here. Today, it really never truly had a breakout. There was one move down I saw, one small move up, but nothing really significant. When it opened, I thought we were going to get a nice move up, and it came back and poked us right in the eye. Well, Duke, we can, we actually can. Sergio does have the ability to do that in Ninja. It does require a kinetic data feed. All right, so right behind me, coming up behind me, I just want to remind everybody that today at 3:45, I put a registration link in the chat box. If you'd like to join us at the Investors Summit, there's some pretty talented presenters, traders, and educators that'll be presenting on the summit. My speaking slot is at 3:45 p.m. Eastern, and I am cordially inviting you. If you can't make it live, if you register, you'll automatically get the replay. And that's going to be at 3:45 p.m. Eastern. Coming up right behind me is David Wise. David Wise. David Wise is going to be trading the SPY super system. It was a good day to just observe today and not get into this mess so far. I'm really kicking myself. And I said, I got to be really careful because my wins this week were not tremendous. They were small. And one losing day at risk to reward, having your losers bigger than your winners can be painful. So today I got to wear it. Mark used to say like a pimple at the end on the end of his nose. Today I got to wear it. There's no hiding from it. I lost 585 across all three PA accounts. So it brought us to just about break even for the week. God willing, tomorrow is the rubber match. Come back and join us. We'll be here same time, same place, same channel, God willing. And everyone is invited back. Yeah, RJ, it is the same kinetic feed as the iBot. Exactly right. That data feed provides you all of those metrics that Savvy Trader is referring to. It's all of that is part of those market internals in that same data feed. IQ also has it. IQ or Kinetic will both provide you that data. But that indicator that Savvy's referring to is an indicator that's right on Thinkorswim. All right, let's close with this trade, last trade of the day. Today, it's almost like watching paint dry. Not a very exciting trading session. A lot of sideways movement. Okay, it's out. So the haymaker. Let's go over the top bots of the day. You could see my leaderboard is anemic. When you see it like this on days like this, my goodness, do not trade because mostly all of the bots are having a red day. Somehow the VW, it's actually in this trade now. So I hope you learn from my mistakes. That's the best way to learn, I'll tell you. Watching somebody else take a few losers, it's always nice to learn that way. You don't feel the pain, but you learn you came away with something. So a losing day is always an educational day. It's the school of hard knocks, and I'm an honors student at it. Been around a long time with it. So I want to thank everybody again for joining me. Let's listen. Let's come back tomorrow and put on our game face, and let's finish off this week in a positive way. Thanks again for joining me. If you would, please like my video here on YouTube. Gives us new eyes, new faces here on our products and services at Right Line Trading. And I know our team really appreciates that. So thanks again for your support, and we'll see you again tomorrow. So long, everybody. Have a blessed day. Thank you, Judy. Thanks, Charles. I appreciate that. I thought trading with Gator, I thought Powell was speaking today, but when I looked at Forex Factory, I couldn't find it. You're right. Fed Chair Powell speaks at 8:40. That already passed us, though. Interesting. All right. Thanks for joining me again. We'll be back tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone.